Great news if you're shopping for a car before the holidays. In fact, if you're looking for a used car, you're in good luck. iSeeCars.com, they analyzed over 1 million used cars sold between October of last year through September of this year, and they figured out where the trend is going. And they found about almost a dozen vehicles that are cheaper now in the used market than they were in September. So here they go. By the way, if you are looking for one, new or used, by the way, quotes.everymandriver.com is a link below the video. Quotes.everymandriver.com is a free search engine that only qualified dealerships can be a part of to find the best deals in your area, new or used. So these recent price cuts are really making used cars affordable. Case in point, Tesla Model 3. Recent price cuts implemented by Tesla on the new Model 3 means used Model 3s also took a tumble this past year with a nearly 30% drop in value. These days, you can pick up a Model 3 for just over 30 grand on average, according to iSeeCars.com. Next, the BMW i3. It gives the market a good idea of what to expect from aging EVs in regards to pricing. This car steadily has decreased in value to the point where it's about as pricey as a new Chevy Bolt, which is not very pricey. So depending on the mileage, you can find a i3 under 15 grand, again, depending on pricing. Otherwise, the average 3-year-old used car price on one of these, $27,750. That's an 18% drop. With a new all-electric Blazer about to hit dealerships, the current model is beginning to wane in value with a 16.6% drop in value over the past year. On average, you'll be able to pick up one of these for under 30 grand, $29,062 to be exact. Not so bad considering the Blazer's versatility. Again, a 16.6% drop from September of last year. The BMW 2 Series Coupe is arguably the most enjoyable car the company sells right now, offering a relatively small, nimble solution to the sport luxury daily driver question. And like most German luxury cars, it has seen its fair share of depreciation over the past year, down 15.8%. So the average 3-year-old used car price on a BMW 2 Series, just under 30 grand. The Audi A5 Sportback is a fun, sporty alternative to the more standard-looking A4 sedan, with all the same luxury features and performance you'd expect from the A5 Coupe. And prices for used models dropped an average of 12.3% over the past year, so the average price, 32 grand. If you're in the market for a small SUV with a sprinkling of luxury that stands out amongst the German offerings, it's hard to beat the XC40 from Volvo. That being said, used prices dropped 11.7% on average. So now you can get one for just over $31,000 as long as it's 3 years old. Genesis is killing it right now, and there's no better example of how than the G70. It's the company's 3 Series fighter, sporting good looks, a pleasant interior, and a quality driving experience. I'm a big fan. Now might be your chance to own one, as used G70s have dropped in price by almost 11% on average. So you can get one, again, under 31 grand now. Personally, not a big fan, but the Nissan Armada has dropped in price. You can get one for under 33 grand, 10.8% down in fact. With the full-size Toyota Land Cruiser no longer offered in America, the Armada represents a compelling alternative, delivering 3 rows of seats and serious towing capacity. But again, it's an Armada. Last one here, the Lexus UX sits at the small end of the company's SUV lineup and comes standard with a hybrid power. That's kind of nice. But since last October, it has dropped almost 10% in price, meaning you can likely get one in the low $30,000 range if you know where to look. Again, begin by looking at quotes.everymandriver.com, free search engine. Only qualified dealerships are allowed to be on this site. Make, model, and zip code. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code on these vehicles or others, expand that zip code. Be willing to travel a few miles to save a few hundred, possibly a few $1,000s on a new or used vehicle right before the holidays. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.